All right, so right now it's October 24th, 2024. Where are my drawings? That's interesting. Matter of fact, yeah, they're there. So I just want to do this real quick because I got in too late last night. But just want to document this real fast. And this is why it's super important to always do your notes, because it keeps you in sync with the market. Notice, we're going to see right now how like the weekly candle now all of a sudden reversed from our last daily note session that we were doing. So I'm going to just make a quick pick of that and notice that. So boom, make a quick note. Weekly candle has reversed to the downside. So it went up, took some highs, then dropped to get some lows. Boom. Take a picture of that right there real quick. Boom. I don't want to spend too much time on this. Now right here on the daily, here's where all the action was done on yesterday's candle. Remember the lows I was mentioning? Look at that. Beautiful. All those lows that they just kept stacking. So they took the Tuesday low, the Monday low, the Friday low, the Thursday low, the Wednesday low. This as well. It's all in combined. All of this. All the previous lows. All the way from October 9th. So now that I'm aware of that, boom. So boom, boom, boom. Let's just take a text tool here. Pretty much daily candle ran all the lows up until this low right here. So the 10, what date is that? 10/9. Low, boom. Pretty much that. So it was boom. It was obvious that all those stacked lows were being set in place to be ran. So yesterday, leading into the 11 a.m. hour is when the drop began. And on a lower time frame, I'll be able to document that. So that's why it's important to be in sync with the market and know what's going on every single day if you can actually take this serious. And if you're not in there every single day, at least come out to the higher time frames and see what's going on right there. So we have officially left the daily for yesterday. So it left there, and then look how price just wicked up, opened here. That's a huge, from the closing, that's a huge opening. Boom, take a picture of that. When we see huge sell-offs like that the next day, we anticipate price to like fill this back in. So that's that. On the 4 hour, I just want to document this because, like I said, it doesn't matter to you, but I got home way too late and I just wanted to get some sleep so I can be here for the markets today. This is a BISI. Again, I like to save specific templates. Some other things I like to do them just on the fly. But there we go. So reacted there. Boom, boom, boom. Which is also a SIBI here, which was used as an inversion. I'm starting to notice that the SIBIs are way, way, way more better than the actual BISIs. Look at that. They're way more better. Because look, it gives you all the signs. Like, okay, it came down, didn't come to the midpoint, so boom, strength. Price runs up. Price back in. You know, this would be for today's price action. I'm more concerned with yesterday's stuff right here. And that's that. So like, I'm gonna put some eyes out and like look at these relatively equal lows. Let me copy that. Right here, relatively equal lows. Like all of that, once you start seeing that, it's just suspect, and you can expect. Again, look how it went right up outside of the weekly. You see that? The weekly SIBI. So it's important to annotate everything that you're drawing. On the daily, this is still remaining open up here on the top. So it wicked out of it and then just started to descend, break down, and take all of these. So whoever was long here got liquidated. Whoever was long from, let's say, this area, this is where they felt secure. Price came down, took them out. So now whoever is short from up here, these can potentially be the target. So that's what I got my eye on for today. Boom. Again, I don't want to spend too much time. I want to give myself at least a good 10 minutes to just be in sync with the market once it opens up at 9:30 here, New York local time. So boom, on a 1 hour. Notice how this now shrinks. Put that right there. And again, there's that SIBI. Let me just write the 4 hour there just to have it. That way I know what's going on. Boom. Let's get rid of that. Cool. So Tuesday, Wednesday, here it is. So Wednesday is just like Tuesday push price up in the afternoon, and then it was consolidating into the midnight. And then from midnight, that's from like the London session, it just started to descend and descend strong. So that's pretty much it. Anything in there? No, just probably came right up to there. What's the low on that candle right there? 495.50. What's the high on this? 494.50. So by 50 cents. Cool, but this it's working this area here. All right, I don't want to anything else that I like here. It's just too like once you see that, like seeing it over and over, and I went short, and they didn't take it all the way down as I assumed until later. So where I got stopped out at, they ran it back up into a first fair value gap, and then they decided to bring it down. And we'll take a peek at that. Boom, that's that. And then on a 15 right here is where we're gonna take a peek as to what happened. Find the bell open. Wednesday right around here is where 9:30. This is the 9:30 bell. Bell open, and here's where it started reacting. Boom. Put this right here. This is a bearish fair value gap. Reacted there at the bell open. Then here, it was just like, see how it went into this? This is what it's called. I have to keep my eye on this. What is it called? Oh, man, it's not coming to me right now. Oh, man. I know what it is, but it's like when it breaks a low, it goes in a mitigation block. This is what this looks like to me, because this comes right to it and stays working on inside of the body. So that's a mitigation block there. Maybe if I stretch this, it turns into, no, it's not a breaker. Mitigation block. Price went into there at 10:45, and then the descent began. And let's just highlight this. Cool. And I use these videos to like just study and watch them on the weekend or whatever on the fly, just to have an idea of what's actually going on. So use these, YouTube to your advantage. And then right here, got another one, retest, boom. This was what, at 12:45 leading into the afternoon session. And then at 2:15 is when price started to push right back up to the upside. Let me just write something real quick. Bell open, push priced into FVG, and took minor sell side, and took minor sell side, and went back up, failed to reach midpoint of the opening range gap yet again. Then it began its descent to take, like, that's like 2 weeks worth, to take 2 weeks worth of lows. That's it. That's all I want for that. Boom. Wait, one more. Hold on. Which is this right here. This right here. No, it didn't take that one. It took. It also didn't take. This is the one that it took while I was inside this trade right here. So it took minor. Boom. Boom. That's that. Go down to a 5 just to document it. Minor. See that, how it tags the minor buy side right here. Are you having fun? Because I know I am, man. This is super fun. Super fun for me to just be in here investigating all these things. Super, super fun. I love this. This is like very therapeutic for me. You have to enjoy the process. You know, if you're still here at to this length of the video, cool. If not, whatever. All right, so in a 1 minute, we're just gonna switch over to my different layout where there's much more information. I just like to use this one for my notes. So I'm gonna leave the page here. So it's 9/11. Yep, my paper trading account. Just, you know, just doing a little bit of practice. Always want to practice. Go down to a 1 minute right here. I know it's a lot, but check this out. Here it is. Here's yesterday's price action. Boom. So this is what it looks like. So price came again to the quad, and then boom, started taking sell side, ran it, boom, ran it, boom, ran it, took this sell side as well, ran it. The macro, all the macro did was come down, take that minor sell side, push price up, took this buy side, and then price started to descend lower. So just cleaning this up. Boom. Now, this right here, this fair value gap right here, this is the 1021. Is that the Monday fair value gap? 1021 of this week. Just wanna make sure on that. 20. Yeah, matter of fact, look at that. Those Monday first fair value gaps hold a lot of weight. Man, that boy ICT good. What is this right here? Okay, that's another first fair value gap from the 22nd. Because yesterday's fair value gap was very, very small. But that first Monday, and then keep in mind, it's the middle of the week. We were running up. A lot of sell side was engineered. So it was obvious. I'm watching that at the middle of the week, we get some sort of retracement. So I'm going to have to really start paying attention to that and document that. So boom. I just want to take a picture of this, and that'll be it for me. This is enough information for me to put me back in sync with the market and be ready for today's session. And what is this here? Right, that first fair value gap. Boom, we can start cleaning this up. We don't need that. We can get rid of this. If it's now, just get ready for today. What is this? That's another first fair value gap. Some of these are gonna have to start going because they're pretty old. This is from the first. We'll get rid of that one. From when is this one? From the fourth. We'll get rid of that one as well. But when is this one from? Ooh, that's from September. Boom. Just want to do some housekeeping, you know. From the 16th. It's hovering around there. Alright, let me just take a peek and see if the, before I let you go, the new day opening gap for today's session is actually something to keep in mind, right? We have one right here. So, oh, yeah, we did actually have a nice opening gap. So let me just lay that out. End dog 10:24. 24. What time is that? That's the 4:59. So that's the low. And for these, I like to use this. Boom. Boom. And then up here, 6 p.m. open. Right there. Let's see, this is the 6 p.m. 6 p.m. High. Well, that way I know what I'm actually drawing, and then I just want to measure what's the price range of that. Pretty nice. 20 handles. It's pretty good. See how it reacts to it. Then it doesn't even come back down to it. And here we are. This was news, which will be documented later. That's pretty much it. Peace.